friends, thanks for joining me today. Well, I have something pretty special to share with you. Our friend Dana, the butterfly crafter, has commissioned me to make a junk journal for her. Now, there was a catch. The catch was, she said, if I send you a bunch of stuff that I've collected to make a junk journal, will you use those items? So I said, well, sure. I'm always up for that. We got together on, I think it was Facebook, when you can talk to each other on camera. And so she showed me some of the goodies that she had collected, and she stuffed it all into the bag and she shipped it to me. And so this is what I have created for her. Now, I didn't do any process videos because she wanted to keep this a surprise for herself, and I agree, and I think that was a great idea. So I've already shared with you the journal that I made as a surprise journal for her so that she'd have something to open when she received this one in the mail, because this one she was going to keep wrapped for a little while. I will make sure to link that journal in the description box in case you want to see that one as well. But let's talk about the cover. She sent everything from the bottom up on this thing. So she sent the cardboard cover. I cut it to size. She sent the fabric. Everything in this was hers that she sent to me, except for these little charms that I added. I added some little charms. I used my own wax thread, and obviously I used my own adhesives, but everything else she sent to me. So let's take a look at the cover. You can see that I used the beautiful fabric that she sent me on the cover, and I used some of this lace that she sent me. I used that down the spine, and then obviously this lace, I turned it into a tie, and then also another piece of that. It looks like it was from a wedding dress, so I used that here, and then over top of it, I put this pink flower. So this is tied not in a bow, but it's tied, I don't know what they call this sort of knot, but it's only got like one bow part. I don't know what it's called again, so I'm sorry about that. But anyway, that's how I chose to do that. So let's get into it. The inside cover is fabric also, and I've sewed the cover to the cardboard. So what I'll try to do, I'll try to be quiet and just do the flip through, show you everything, unless there's something exciting that I feel like I want to, share how I did it. But otherwise, I'll just set it to some music so you can sit back, have a little cup of tea, and watch the flip through. Oh, also I wanted to mention that this journal does have a botanical and like these ladies. So the ladies and the botanicals would be the theme of this journal. Oh, I did add a little bit of my own lace in here, just in a few spots. On this page, I did add some shakers. So I sewed this very fine, it was part of that dress, and it's super thin. It's like tulle. It's super thin, super fine. And I added some pretty shakers in there. Now we are into the second signature. This is a 2 signature. I couldn't make it 3 because it would have been too large for the spine, so we did 2. But there is a ton of writing space. You can see in each one of these paper bags that are, they're basically a pouch. There's a full-size piece of paper in every single one of those. And she included lots of beautiful coffee-dyed papers. And some of those I've stuffed into pockets after I distressed the edges of them. And then some are simply sewn in as pages. So there's a ton of writing space in this journal. So like even this, that it has a small pocket, you can still write over all of this. And then you have the goodies in the pockets that you can write on as well. Some more of the lace from the, I guess you'd call that an applique, and I put that over top of a doily on top of this pocket. This pocket was an envelope, so it slides over the page so that you get a pocket on both sides. As you can see here, this is part of an envelope, and we will get to it, the rest of it over here. I took some, she sent me these little small pieces of paper, probably most likely from the paper studio, and so I tore them in half, inked the edges, and then just put them on the edge of the plain paper just to dress them up a little bit. I did that on several of the pages. So here we are at the center of the second signature. Oh, and I forgot to show you in the center of the first signature, these are the little charms that I added. We did a dragonfly, since this has a botanical theme, and then this one says made with love. And then when we get back to the center on this one, we have this one that is a rose, and then this one is a bead dangle that I made with just little tiny silver beads, and then one is like a kind of a dark red bead. Here's another one of those pages where I added the edging here as well. So here's the other half of the pink envelope, and I attached it to this lined paper, and then there's a little note inside, lots of journaling space with a fabric tab. I added some purple lace. That was from my stash. Here's the other half of the envelope, and cut in half, it makes a double pocket. She sent me a clear pouch and she wanted me to add that to the back of the journal, in which I did. So friends, thanks for taking a look at this special requested order. I really enjoyed making it, and thanks for watching. See you soon.